in me to come to this team, to this country, and to apply my expertise in trying to improve the cricket here in Nepal. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to accept the challenge, and I do so with both eyes open. Also to the press for coming along in such great numbers to support this, that is appreciated, and it just gives me another indication of the way in which this sport is regarded in the country. Nepal has got ODI status, and it's our express aim to ensure that we retain that and improve the rating or the ranking as we go along. So I don't want to talk for too long, but also to say that I'm looking forward very much to working with the boys here in Nepal, some of which I do know and quite a few I don't. But that won't take long once I'm working with some of these guys to understand certain principles that will need to happen to ensure that we have a very healthy environment within the group for performance. So with all my knowledge that I've accumulated over the years will surely be shared with that express purpose, and that was to improve performance individually and from a team point of view. So it starts for me today, and the work will get more and more as we go along. And from time to time we look forward very much to working with you people as well, to ensure that you're kept in the loop, you know what we're doing, and with a bit of luck we'll support each other. Okay, I'm happy to answer any questions if you have any. Of challenging is still there, so that always excites me, and that was a motivational factor in coming to Nepal. Reaching a World Cup, senior World Cup level is very difficult. A lot of countries are trying exactly what we're trying. So it's as I said to you, it's a big challenge. But nevertheless, unless we dream, unless we really have aspirations to reach, high levels, then it's never going to happen. But each day, one at a time, 1 week at a time, one game at a time. I know you've heard that before, but that's the way it has to be. And as long as the boys have a really good grasp of doing it for each other and working for each other, you've got a chance. I can't promise you win every game, but there are certain things when you do, you give yourself a better chance of getting the right result.
So last time you were here for a few days only. How did that affect on your decision to come back to Nepal right now?
Well, that wasn't the whole reason, but it's nice to reflect back and to know that you walk into a ground, you're not seeing it for the first time. You see some familiar faces, and that's also a good thing. So it was really good to have a little bit of experience over. It was more than a few days. I think it was a week or so. That was really enjoyable, and now I have a chance, on a full-time basis to work with the boys, and to get that enjoyment and to see some results at the end of it.
How close have you been following Nepal after returning back from here, and have you been following the Nepal squad before you had an interest in this stuff? Yeah,
from time to time, for sure. And very recently, about nearly 12 months ago, you probably know, I had a small stint with Singapore in a T20 tournament on I think it was the eastern part of the Asia qualifiers, where we did well. Nepal was also in that group, and our game, which was the last one, was washed out. So we didn't play each other, but we certainly was there for many hours on the day. It was good to reunite with some of the boys. But it really, was good to see them. And I've forgotten the question.
I want to ask, how close have you been following before?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, from time to time. I wouldn't say I've looked at the papers or the internet every day, But certainly, you know, when I knew I was working with Singapore and Nepal was part of the group, then there was a little bit of digging up in history to have a look. Certain matches that Nepal played and won makes you sit up and take notice, like everyone else. So I wouldn't say every week or whatever, but there were instances when there was interest where you just dig a little bit deep and have a look. That's like your 12th man. I would assume that the noise and the crowd carry the team from time to time. So, you know, I've not witnessed it here before, but I've heard about it. And I know that there is a big interest in the country. And for home matches, you know, no doubt there will be a lot of people supporting. And also I've seen evidence when Nepal's played away on television. And, you know, there's ample evidence there's a lot of Nepalese around the world who come and support them as well. So, you know, support is there, particularly at home, when that can really help you. To win games. Our focus is to look a little bit further down the track to ensure that, you know, the rankings can be improved if it's possible to do that. So, you know, we'll need a little bit of time, but our immediate goal, of course, is the set of games in Oman, which will be coming up, you know, fairly quickly. So we're well aware of that. But this answer may be the same as before, but that's the way it is. That's what we need to do. No, CAN has a duly elected cricket board, and they're back in the fold. It functions like every other country. I'm sure the players will be happy that it's happened. ICC have welcomed Nepal back, and no, that shouldn't be a problem at all.
यो भन्दा माथि उकास्न चाहिँ हाम्रो चाहिँ प्रयास रहनेछ। हामीले उहाँले दिएको एउटा सल्लाह बमोजिम नेपाली क्रिकेटलाई चाहिँ माथि पुर्याउन भन्ने छु। मैले अब धेरै कुरा राखेन। आशा गरौँ उहाँ 2-3 दिन अगाडि यहाँ आउनु भएको थियो। हामीले यो कुरालाई चाहिँ उहाँको अनुरोधमा चाहिँ क्वारेन्टाइन बस्नुपर्ने भावनाले सार्वजनिकरण गरेका थिएनौँ र आज नै हामी त बेलुकासम्म भरे राति नै आफ्टर म्याच चाहिँ यो एउटा इन्ट्रोडक्सन कार्यक्रम गर्ने भन्ने अशोक सर र मेरो सल्लाह थियो। तर आज नै ग्राउन्ड एकपल्ट जाने भन्दाखेरि ग्राउन्ड जानु पूर्व नै एउटा इन्ट्रोडक्सन यहाँसँग नेपाली मिडियासँग खास गरेर स्पोर्ट्स क्रिकेट मिडियाका साथीहरूलाई चाहिँ परिचय गराउने एउटा सर्ट टाइमको नोटिस भयो। त्यसको लागि हामीले चाहिँ आज बिहान मात्रै खबर भएको हुनाले त्यसको लागि हामीले सरी भनिसकेका छौँ। त्यही पनि अब यहाँहरूले पनि पोजिटिभली यो कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ क्रिकेट विकास र नेपाल क्रिकेटको आउँदा दिनहरूलाई पोजिटिभली है चाहिँ लिएर अलिकति सकारात्मक न्युज मात्रै अलिकति क्रिकेटलाई भनौँ न हाम्रो मनोबल बढ्ने किसिमले क्रिकेट बोर्डको मनोबल बढ्ने किसिमले चाहिँ आउने मैले चाहिँ नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घबाट मैले अपेक्षा गरेको छु। मिडिया साथीहरूबाट धेरै अपेक्षा गरेको छु, सहयोगको अपेक्षा गरेका छौँ। यहाँ आउनुभयो, धन्यवाद। थ्याङ्क यू देव र क्रिकेट साथीहरू सबैलाई धन्यवाद।
मैले उहाँसँग छलफल गर्ने क्रममा नै यो धेरै कुराहरू छलफल गरेका छौँ। हामीले अघि तपाईँले सोध्नुभएको प्रश्नहरू पनि हाम्रो फोकस कहाँ हो, प्रायोरिटी कहाँ हो, हामी लङ टर्म कसरी हेरिरहेका छौँ, सर्ट टर्म कसरी हेरिरहेका छौँ भन्ने चिज उहाँ आउनु अगाडि नै पनि धेरै चरणमा हामीले उहाँसँग अनौपचारिक रूपमा छलफल गरेका छौँ। र यो सबै कुरा चाहिँ तपाईँले भनेको जस्तो अब जब उहाँले औपचारिक रूपमा नै यो पद लिनुहुन्छ, उहाँले सुरु गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यो भएपछि एउटा वर्क प्लानसहित हामी कसरी अगाडि बढ्छौँ भन्ने चिज उहाँले प्रस्तुत गर्नुहुन्छ। हामी त्यो छलफल चाहिँ धेरै गरिसकेका हुँदा त्यसैमा आधारित रहेर नेपालको क्रिकेट अगाडि जाने भन्ने चिज हाम्रो छलफल भएको छ। अहिले मैले भने अहिले बेसिकली 3टा कुरा हो उहाँसँग गरिरहेको। 3टा कुरा भनेको इमिडिएट अहिले भनेको हामीलाई चाहिने हाम्रो ओडिआई स्टेटस अहिले जुन सिडब्ल्युसीको हाम्रो कुरा छ त्यसमा हामी ऱ्याङ्किङ अपग्रेड गर्नु पऱ्यो। त्यसलाई जतिसक्यो हामीले बेटर पर्फर्म गर्न सक्यो। हाम्रो पहिलो कुरो त्यही हो, सबभन्दा राम्रो कुरो र प्रमुख अहिले हाम्रो फोकसको कुरो भनेको त्यो हो। दोस्रो, हाम्रो ग्रासरुटदेखि नै हामीले नेपालको क्रिकेटलाई कुन स्ट्रक्चरमा कसरी ल्याउँदा के गरेर यसलाई बढी चलायमान गर्न सक्छौँ, राम्रो गर्न सक्छौँ, दोस्रो कुरो त्यसमा उहाँले फोकस गरिदिनुहुन्छ। र तेस्रो कुरो अन्डर 19 र वुमेन्ससम्मलाई पनि एउटा कन्सल्टेन्टको रूपमा उहाँले सरसल्लाह र सुझाव दिएर नेपालको क्रिकेटका स्ट्रक्चरदेखि सबैमा के गर्दा उचित हुन्छ भन्ने एउटा सल्लाहको रूपमा पनि उहाँले हामीलाई क्यानलाई सल्लाह दिनुहुन्छ। यही 3-4वटा कुरा अहिले प्रमुख कुराहरू। अब त्यो आवश्यकता हेरेर छलफल गरिने कुरा छ। अहिलेलाई हामीसँग हिजोको दिनमा पनि धेरै सपोर्ट स्टाफहरू टिमसँग त हुनुहुन्थ्यो नै, जस्तै अहिले ट्रेनरै पनि हुनुहुन्छ, भिडियो एनालिस्ट हुनुहोला, भोलि उहाँसँगको छलफलपछि आवश्यकताले अरू कोही सपोर्ट स्टाफ ल्याउनु पर्ने कुरा भयो भने त्यसको लागि क्यान ओपन छ। Dave, we would like to once again finally welcome and say thank you, and we wish you all the best. And all of us, we hope that the Nepal will definitely excel to the new heights with the experience and the knowledge that you have. Now, let me ask everybody to join us for a